pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the atom effect. Join the movement. This is the atom effect. Achieve things out of mind. If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the atom effect. Join the movement. This is the atom effect. Achieve things out of mind.
Goddamn, y'all can see me.
You are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the atom effect. Join the movement. This is the atom effect. Achieve things out of mind. If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the atom effect. Join the movement. This is the atom effect. Achieve things out of mind.
Don't never let anybody take your belief in yourself away from you because they hurting inside. Don't you never let nobody do that. Always believe in who you are in the darkest moments, man. In the darkest moments, when you at that pain, when you at the bottom, know that you're gonna get back up. But you gotta believe it.
It took me 10 years to learn this, but I will teach it to you in 1 minute. 1, life waits for nobody. Get up every day and keep pushing through no matter what. 2, make sure you take good care of yourself. If something happens to you, the world will move on and you will fall behind. 3, if you don't work to build your dream life, someone will hire you to build theirs. 4, work in silence. Celebrate in private. People love to ruin things. 5, don't regret your past. Just learn from it and move on. 6, no one cares. Work harder to become better each day. 7, ignore advice from anyone who doesn't live the life you want to live. 8, rule over your emotions. A calm mind can handle any situation. 9, if you find someone better than you, don't hate. Ask them for advice and cooperate with them. 10, you're truly at peace with yourself when you mind your own business.
What up, YouTube? What up, Rumble? What up, Twitch? We in the building. Y'all make some noise, man. Yes, sir. We in here, man. You guys can see me. You know, I wasn't being as mysterious as I thought I was, but it's all good. Excuse me. Let me pull myself up. How was everybody's weekend? I feel like throwing up right now. Hey, man, shout out to everybody. Hopefully this shit don't trip out. I didn't change the frames, so it's still on gaming frames. So if it looks a little weird, please let me know. Yeah, just let me know, bro. Like I said, I'm looking at it. I don't know if it looks right. It looks a little funny on my side, but we in here, man. We're gonna do the show. Let me see. Can I change that right now? Let me see if I can change it. Let me see. Output, replay, audio, recording, video. Nope, can't change it right now. I'd have to stop the show. I'm not stopping the show. Hey, man, hopefully we got a good show for you guys. My bad if it looks a little weird, because it looks a little weird to me. It looks like it's moving fast. Is it moving fast? I gotta check it. Hold on. Where my other phone at? Where my other phone at? There we go. I gotta check it just to make sure we're good. As long as we're good, we're good. Like right now, it's set for gaming. I should have changed it back. Shoot. My bad, y'all. Just got to make sure before we start. But we got a good show for you guys today. We're going to look at what's happening during the weekend, and we're going to look at what's happening today. Let me see. Please be okay. Yeah, it looks a little funny. Should I fix it? I think I'm gonna fix it. Let me fix it real quick, guys. Hopefully this doesn't fuck up the stream, but let me fix it right quick. I'm scared this is gonna fuck up the stream though. Oh man, we the GOAT, man. I figured it out. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We figured it out. All right, man. Y'all know what it is, man. This your boy BA. Shout out to Rumble. Shout out to Twitch. We in the bazillion. I got the chat in here. If you guys say anything, I can see it. I can see the Rumble chat. Shout out to everybody on Rumble. I figured that out as well. Hey, man, it's a learning experience with this content creation stuff. Motivational Mondays. I should motivate you guys, but we'll probably give you game throughout the show. Today's show is about what? Today's show is about a bunch of things, but main things is Blue Origin making history. Ladies, pull up to the front of the class, please. Shout out to the ladies. Shout out to the ladies. Shout out to the ladies. Now, the question is this a PR stunt or what? Because I was looking at comments and they were saying all they did was go up and come back down. Shout out to Gayle King. I know she was scared. I know she was scared. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. You know, fear is not real, right? I have that tatted on me. With that being said, you would never catch me going up to space. I can't do it, my ninja. I can't do it, my ninja.
Boy, what the hell, boy?
It's too much for me, bro. It's too much for me. I couldn't do it. But shout out to everybody that's strong enough to do it. Like when the world ends, if the world ends during our lifetime, ladies and gentlemen, if the world ends during our lifetime, I'm ending with the world. Okay? You heard it here first on the Blac Pill. I'm ending with the world. Hold on. I got to put my brightness up. They got my shit a little off. Let me see. Shoot. What's the best way to do it? Yeah, I mean, we're gonna look off. That's it. Let me see. We can do it like that. Or we're just gonna do it like that. Yeah, man, like I said, man, I'm ending with the world. It is what it is. I don't care. I ain't got no choice, bro. I ain't got no choice. I'm not one of these people that can survive going into space. I'm very, what's the word? Claustrophobic? Claustrophobic's not the word, but whatever it is, when you get stuck in an elevator and you feel like the world's caving in on you, that's me, my ninja. I can't handle it. All right, so let's go into today's show. Let me see. We're gonna go look at Instagram. We got a lot to cover. We might do a what is it called? We might do a live stream on on Coachella, but I don't know yet because I'm like, damn, and it's gonna be on the blacklist. You guys have to go find my page, go on my page, find the blacklist. The blacklist is not necessarily a podcast. I set it up as a podcast because I didn't want to turn it into a playlist. But yeah, it's just like all our music review stuff. Excuse me. And the reason why I call it the blacklist is because of the whole thing with copyright. So it's probably going to get shadow banned, but you guys can go find it there. Like I said, the blacklist, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So like I said, main thing, Blue Origin flight takes 6 women, including Katy Perry, to space. As far as I heard, they didn't really go to space though. Here we go. And we would show you guys last, but we're going to touch on it a little bit first. Then we're going to go look back at the weekend and see what happened. And then we'll go back to this as the main event. So let's get it.
Liftoff. New Shepard has cleared the tower.
My bad on the sound, y'all. That's just how it sounds. Oh, hold on.
Parachutes deploy from the crew capsule.
And that was it, my ninja.
Boy, what the hell, boy?
You thought they was gonna be in space for a little bit, but they came up and came down.
Like the guide parachutes. There go the drogue parachutes.
Just free falling right there until those drogues came out.
And then
Oh yeah, you know they was
the
tweaking.
main parachutes that get pulled out.
Yeah, you know they was screaming.
Screaming inside the capsule.
And all 3 air cushion that will kick up the
Women. Them ladies can't help but scream, bro. They was like, bro, we over. It's over for. It's over for. Let me see. Yeah, let's see. Hold on.
dust. It's a very soft landing despite the sporty perception. There it is.
But what the hell, boy?
Women. Can't live with them, can't live without them. Here we go.
And welcome back to Earth.
Parachutes.
I ain't gonna lie, I seen Gayle King talking about it before. I know she was scared, boy. What you pointing at, bro? What you pointing at?
What the hell, boy?
What you pointing at, dog? What you pointing at? Shut up, bro. I can't believe she just did that. What's she doing? You calling on God? What you doing? Shout out to Katy Perry. Where you been? Hey, Katy. I know you don't know me, my ninja. And don't take this the wrong way, my winja. Don't take this the wrong way. Where the music at, bro? Where the music at? We tired of singing Dark Horse, bro. Come out with some new music, bro. Let's go. Oh, she kissed the dirt. Nah. Shout out to my white brothers and sisters. Y'all always gotta be weird, bro. Come on now. Now I know you missed the ground. You ain't have to kiss the dirt. The dirt is dirty, okay? Let it be known the dirt is dirty. Ew. What you doing, bro? Come on, bro. Come on, somebody step there, bro. We'll discuss that in a little bit. Anyways, let's see what's going on for the weekend or what happened, what transpired. I got a couple things I wanted to show you guys. There's so many things I have to do a live stream on. Look, we got more requests, bro. We ain't answering no more requests. Hey, man, y'all can send us stuff in the DM. We may or may not answer. After that last time, you know, we start looking at that shit like, maybe it's best we don't answer. So we probably not gonna answer. I'm gonna just be real with you. All right, so shout out, what's this lady's name? Shout out to Onija. Shout out to Onija, who's back in the Bronx. I don't know why they're not getting this lady help, but we're gonna keep covering this story. Here's her doing a press shoot or whatever she's doing. Here we go.
I respect for her, respect to her life, respect to her life, respect for her life. Shout out to Fresh, he's a photographer. Come check him out.
Boy, what the hell, boy? What the hell, boy?
What are you doing?
So at what point does this not become funny anymore? Like, yeah, let her be famous or whatever, but let her get some help. Like, what are we doing, Ninja? What are we doing? This lady is not all there. No disrespect. I'm just saying because I care. Okay? Here we go.
I respect for her, respect to her life, respect to her life.
Respect to the law.
Shout out to Fresh, he's a photographer.
All right, so hopefully she's okay. Shout out to her. I don't know how new this story is, but I wanted to touch on it. Big pause. Breaking news. Detroit Popeyes still closed after viral video goes viral. Ninja.
Boy, what the hell, boy?
I didn't read it wrong. That's what it says. Detroit, let me see. Detroit Popeyes still closed after viral video goes viral. Duty manager fired. Yeah, these ninjas don't know how to speak, bro. Hey, bro, y'all need to read a book, bro. Here we go.
Says she had only been working here for about 3 weeks when she had had enough and took the video before she quit.
They got chicken in the tea. I swear to God, there's chicken in the tea. I'm not even lying.
Unsettling and unsanitary conditions inside this Popeyes. We've learned the franchise owner has fired the manager who was on duty and another employee.
How old is this grease? How old is this grease? When I filled out the application, it didn't say we had roaches, you gotta kill them, you have to step on them. It didn't say that you would be in a dirty environment. It didn't say your manager was gonna be calling you out your name, acting like he was him. It didn't say none of that type of stuff. It didn't say he had dead flies in the ice.
Today, the Popeyes on Gratiot near 7 Mile remain closed with workers hired to tidy up outside and inside. Inspectors with the City of Detroit's Buildings and Safety Department on site to assist the health department.
All right. So, fuck the bullshit. Excuse my French, but black people, we still eating Popeyes? Are we still eating Popeyes? I mean, that's only Detroit, but I don't know, bro. I haven't had Popeyes in a while. I do miss the sweet heat sauce, though. But are we still eating Popeyes? Here we go.
As they continue their investigation. A spokesperson for the health department says management at this Popeyes location is fully cooperating and has agreed to voluntarily remain closed until all priority violations are in compliance. Jones says she had only been...
Hell no. Let's see what the comments say. I don't know why ever since I updated this program, everything is smaller on here. Like, you guys just would have to see it. Like, everything looks smaller. Like, even, you know, you guys could see me when I was setting up and stuff. Like, the screen is larger, which is weird. I don't know, it's just a little off to me. I guess I gotta add an overlay. That's why. So we'll probably add an overlay that says something along the lines of Black Adam or the Adam Effect or the Black Pill podcast. We'll see. Or the Core. Shout out to the Core. Something. We're going to do something, but I realize that. But yeah, let's see what the comments say. Comments say, I'm happy she spoke up though. Yep, cook your own food at home, people, for real. Yeah. Nah, firing the manager ain't enough. The owner should be out of the franchise. My question is, when's the last time a health inspector was there? She should get a reward for reporting this. Give her at least $10,000. What the hell are you people talking about? Now I get reporting it, yeah, and you know she could get commemorated, but 10 bans. We just gonna give you 10 bans because you reported that? I don't know, bro. I don't know. That was a little bit weird. This was the nastiest ish I had ever seen. Yeah, that was disgusting. It ain't say dead flies is gonna be in the ice. He started going in on them. Rats on a chicken is diabolical. Yeah, that's disgusting, bro. And then they just want to eat Popeyes. I'm not rocking with it no more. All right, so we got this video right here. It says, since the U.S. and China them is having a tariff war, China them is now coming out and letting Americans know how much their luxury items, and this is in quotations, their luxury items, bags, etc. actually cost. Here we go.
Bag at Hermes boutique will cost you 38,000 USD. But what is the real cost out of the factory? Today, I'm going to break it down in front of you step by step. First thing first, Hermes only use the leathers from the 3 top-level suppliers. One is called Muti from Italy. The second is Weinheimera from Germany. And the third is Paz from France. One piece of Togo leather, the same leather as this one, will cost 450 USD. And one piece of the leather is only enough to make one Birkin, okay? The thread. And of course, for Hermes Birkin, the thread is also the best top level. It's called Fil al Chinois from France. This is actually the Rolls Royce in thread.
But what the hell, boy?
What are we watching? Here we go.
For each bag, the cost is 25 USD. And then the hardware. See, this hardware is called 316 hardware. It's also known as the ocean stainless steel because it can withstand bag at Hermes boutique will cost you withstand the erosion of seawater. It's the best stainless steel. For one piece of bag, the hardware will cost 150 USD. The edge oil. This edge oil is imported from Italy.
All right, so basically what he's saying is United States has been getting over on its people, and now they're trying to expose it because they can't get over on the United States. And when I say they, I mean China. And I mean it is what it is. We live in a world of capitalism. Shout out to America, the best country in the world. My flag out. Hold on, I gotta get my flag out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We live in the best country in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please understand that these people want to get over on us in other countries because getting over on us benefits them. They don't have the American people's best interest necessarily at heart. They have the interest of their people's necessities at heart. So I always keep that in mind whenever I see all the stuff going on with Donald J. Trump. Shout out to President DJT. Yes, sir. When I see all these things going on, I don't necessarily agree with other countries because other countries are going to do what they do to put themselves first. They don't care about helping the U.S. And then coincidentally, you know, I'm of the opinion. I was born and raised in America, born and raised in the county of Dade. Shout out to Miami-Dade County. You know what it is. Yeah, I'm of the opinion that if these countries don't have our best interests at heart, we don't have to necessarily put them first just because they're going through stuff. That's just my personal opinion. I'm a very cold person. I'm not cold. I want to be cold. Right? I want to be cold. I'm actually very caring, but I'm a realist. So I live in reality. I don't live in a facade that was told to me by people. I just look at the facts, and the fact of the matter remains, why would I assume just because I'm helping another country that they want to help me too? They don't actually want to help me. They want to help themselves first, and then they want to help me. And I think we should adopt the same mindset when it comes to being in America as American citizens, right? But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. At the end of the day, you don't have to agree with me. That's just my personal opinion when it comes to it. I don't necessarily align with everything that any party does, whether it's a Republican Party, Democratic Party. I've always told you guys, two sides of the same coin, two wings of the same eagle. They're two wings of the same eagle. One thing's for sure, two things for certain. You know, we don't live in a democracy. I don't know what people think. Like, that's just a new way of thinking, right? Like, we don't actually live in a democracy. Like, this is a republic. I don't know what people thought. I'm gonna put it out there. It's not like I don't know everything. I just know that we live in a republic. Whether or not people like it, that's what it is. The democratic ideal is cool, but we live in a republic. Like, this is a republic. This is not a democratic society. It may try to appear as one, but no, this is a republic, guys. So look that up and figure out what that means to you. Maybe I'll teach you one day, but hey, with that being said, let me do my segue. So we have another ninja this is a ninja right here, even though he's white, tried to assassinate Donald Trump, our president. My ninja.
Boy, what the hell, boy?
And everybody acting like, and that's not a laughing matter, but everybody acting like that's normal, bro. But if it was somebody that you liked in the presidential seat, excuse me, you guys would all act like this is not okay, and everybody's acting like this is normal. Do you guys understand this is another attempt on this man's life? Crazy times we live in. And this is a 17-year-old. So Nikita Kasap killed his parents so he could use their money to assassinate President Trump to save the white race from Jewish-controlled politicians. Ninja, this is a ninja right here. This ninja's a loony, bro. This ninja's a loony.
What are you doing?
This ninja's a loony, bro. That's some Looney Tune shit, bro. That's what I'm talking about, where I say people are weird. It's Looney Tunes out here in these streets. This ninja say he wants to save the white race from Jewish-controlled politicians. And it's shit like that that makes me say that's why I don't align with any of these people. Because these people are all crazy, and I feel like I'm the only one with some common sense. So a 3-page document the FBI found called for Trump's assassination to create a political revolution in the United States. But y'all want to sit here and be worried about, oh man, Donald Trump doing this and that. It's like, bro, this is what we have going on within the United States. And y'all think this shit a game. They want to destroy this shit. The somewhat form of order that we have here in comparison to the rest of the world, they don't like it and they want to destroy it. The question is, okay, if they destroy it, who's going to be in power? It's not going to change. It's not going to change, or it may change. It's not going to change in the way that they think. And this is what I call ideation and all this weird shit about trying to off somebody and all these things that you see on social media. This is where social media becomes deadly, because Jewish controlled politicians, hey man, shout out to the Jewish people. Look, bro, I have no personal comments when it comes to this. I don't actually know. I know that the Jewish people run the rap community, so I mean, I don't know what to say. That doesn't mean I'm gonna start offing people, because offing people I don't think is gonna fix it, but who knows? And when they say 3-page document, they mean his manifesto. That was his manifesto. Kasap's classmate told the sheriff's office in March that Kasap had told him he planned to kill his parents, but did not have access to a gun. Ninja. So they've been watching this ninja. So this was back in March. That was a month ago. They was watching that ninja. Here we go.
A federal search warrant, unsealed Friday, details a murder plot as part of a plan targeting President Donald Trump, charged in the shooting deaths of his mother, Tatiana, and stepfather, Donald Mayer, inside their home February 11th. According to prosecutors, the teenager stayed inside the home with their bodies for 12 days. Police arrested Kasap in Kansas weeks later, finding him with his stepfather's car, gun, and $14,000. The motive for the murders, according to the federal warrant, was to use that money to fund a plan calling for the president's assassination, to, quote, foment a political revolution in the United States and save the white race.
So look, this is why I'm saying, look, these ninjas are Looney Tunes, and unfortunately, we have to look, bro. Unfortunately, we have to live with these Looney Tunes. So when ninjas wonder why, when y'all wonder why I say I'm cold and all that, first off, let me preface this by saying I'm a square. I'm not into no shit. I don't do no shit. But when y'all see that I have no remorse for people, like if push comes to shove, I have no remorse. I have no remorse for nobody. And the reason why is because if push comes to shove, it's ninjas out here that's like that, that's loony in their brain. They have screws loose that's willing to off their parents to go prove a point. To who? I don't know. Maybe to social media. Because who is he proving this point to? To himself? To feel like he completed the job? Like I said, it's Looney Tunes out here in these streets. So when y'all wonder why I'm cold, calculated, meticulous in my thinking, it's because it's people out here like that, okay? This is prime example right here. Prime example right here. Secondly, yeah, this technically has nothing to do with me. You know, he wasn't worried about me. He wasn't worried about the black race. Shout out to my ninjas. Shout out to my ninjas. He wasn't worried about us, but at the same time, it still is a hazard. And the reason why is because there are other kids that are his age that may see him and want to do the same thing. They may see it as an opportunity for them to do the same thing. The best example could be, shout out to Batman. Shout out to The Dark Knight. In the Dark Knight movie, there were multiple Batmen trying to be like Batman. Now imagine they took the same idea and put it on Joker. Now there's multiple people trying to be like Joker. And I'm using that, that's a poor example, but I'm using that to make the illustration that, hey, this is not okay. This is not okay. Because when it comes to people that look like me, and then the brown brothers and sisters who don't, you know, however way they feel about being colored, right? Those people, I'm saying Latinos, you know, Asians, whoever, right? We become casualties of war because of people like this, because this person will turn around and be doing whatever he's doing, and we might see him pull out the gun, and now we seen him pull out the gun and he know he's not supposed to have the gun, and he looks at us and he's like, hey, it's time for you to meet your maker. You know why? Because you saw me doing something I wasn't supposed to do. And now we sitting here looking like, damn, casualty of war. So that's what I'm saying, where it's like, bro, y'all gotta chill, bro. It ain't that deep. I understand y'all don't like the president, bro. Fam, it ain't that deep, bro. It's deep. Don't get me wrong. It's deep. But it ain't that deep, bro. Just like, for example, shout out to Luigi Mangione. Is it free Luigi? Look. Is it free Luigi? Is it free Luigi? Shout out to all Luigi supporters, bro. Y'all would never convince me, bro. And I understand what the health insurance, you know, all insurance, I understand what they do, but y'all would never convince me that that was the right thing to do, bro, to kill somebody in cold blood. I'm sorry, I have common sense, and common sense not that common. So I'll never be sitting on the side of, oh yeah, he did the right thing, this needed to happen. Nah, bro.
Boy, what the hell, boy?
The fuck are y'all talking about, bro? What the fuck are y'all talking about? Excuse my friends. That's why I say people have lost their mind, and that's why I keep my distance, because common sense not that common. It's like that doesn't and like I said, guys, I'm a square, first off, and there's no fear in my heart when I say these things. I stand on principles, bro, and when it comes to morals and principles, bro, you're not gonna convince me that was the right thing to do, bro. And now shout out to Pam Bondi. You know what it is, baby. Well, no, she's spoken for. Never mind. I mean, she's seeking the death penalty for Luigi Mangione. I'm not saying it's the right thing. I'm not saying it's the wrong thing. All I know is if a ninja had done it, if somebody my color had done it, what would they do is what I always think. What would they do if I did something like that? You know, looking at my color and looking at how America is. Shout out to America the Beautiful. I'm like, they probably seek the death penalty too, or throw me under the jail and everybody will forget about me. So, hey, I mean, it is what it is, my ninja, but you ninjas will never convince me that was cool and that was the right thing to do. Here we go.
As to why, specifically Trump, I think it's obvious. By getting rid of the president and perhaps the vice president, that is guaranteed to bring some chaos. And investigators say he told a class.
I remember my cousin tried to call me a nihilist. Shout out to my cousin. I'm not finna say his name because y'all don't need to know my personals. But yes, sir, this is what a nihilist is if you didn't know. Don't ever call me a nihilist. Don't play with me like that. This is what a nihilist is. A nihilist, for those of you who don't know, is somebody that wants to watch anarchy happen. They want to watch the world burn. Another example would be Joker. Joker's somewhat of a nihilist. That's not okay. That's where I draw the line. Here we go.
Classmate, quote, when they saw 10 consecutive attacks in the news, it would have been him.
Crazy.
A federal search warrant unsealed Friday detailed.
Let me see if we can find more on that on TikTok. You ninjas is Looney Tunes, bro. You ninjas is Looney Tunes. Stay away from me, bro. Telling you, bro. I told y'all about the other dude that they had SWAT pull up to his crib, bro. He wanted to blow up. He was talking about blowing up a school, bro. This ninja goes to my gym, bro. I'm sitting there like,
boy, what the hell, boy?
And we joking, right? We joking about the story. I'm like, yo, you guys are insane. I'm like, yo, and it sucks because the gym's close to the crib. I gotta go to one that's far away just to protect myself, bro. Cause these ninjas are insane. Let me see. Where is TikTok? Here we go. Ninjas is Looney Tunes, bro. Yo, my stomach is messed up. Let's see. What's his ninja name? I already forgot this ninja name. He got a weird name, Nikita. He was probably mad they called him Nikita, bro. That's it. That ninja was mad they called him Nikita. His parents called him Nikita. That's the problem. He's sitting there like, I got a girl name. Now I got to take it out on the rest of the world.
The first count is first-degree intentional homicide.
Why they always have to have music to it, bro? Here we go.
Next tonight, the chilling new details about a Wisconsin teen charged with killing his mother and stepfather. Newly unsealed court documents alleging a convoluted plot by the 17-year-old to overthrow the government, including the assassination of President Trump. And what investigators are saying about his alleged neo-Nazi views and motivation to kill his parents.
Tonight, the FBI accusing this Wisconsin.
And what else is annoying is the fact that we have to have kids go to school. You got to have your kids go to school with these loonies, bro. That's the shit that just
Boy, what the hell, boy?
grinds my gears, bro. Why do we have to have our kids go to school with these loonies? I'm sorry, I ain't got no kids, but my kids can't be around these loonies, bro. I'm gonna make sure my kids tell me whenever I have kids. It's gonna hurt me, but I'm gonna make sure to put myself in a position to where my kids can tell me anything, bro. Like I'm their personal diary. So that way, if there's a loony like this, we can alert the authorities because they need to take out loonies like this, bro. And I'm not saying like off them. I'm saying like remove them from the populace, bro. Remove them from the populace. Here we go.
Wisconsin teen of murdering his parents as part of an extremist plot, alleging he was planning to assassinate President Trump and overthrow the U.S. government. Prosecutors say 17-year-old Nikita Kasap shot and killed his mother and stepfather inside their Waukesha home in February before stealing their car and leaving with the family dog. Law enforcement eventually arresting Kasap during a traffic stop in Kansas. The FBI says Kasap was motivated by white supremacy with extremist neo-Nazi views.
Shout out to all the white people that say racism isn't real and it's in our heads. This goes to show you that white supremacy is very real. So you may say racism is not real. White supremacy is very real and rampant within the community. And when I say the community, the white community. Now, one would think to themselves, right? Look at me. Look at me. Do you see me? What up? So one would think to themselves, how do you know? How do you know you're not white? Because I've had a lot of people talk to me and tell me. And we know that you guys try to hide. I mean, we're not stupid though, too. That's another thing. You think a lot of black people are stupid. We're actually very smart. We're very, for lack of a better term, and I speak in ebonics on purpose just so you guys would think I'm stupid. We're very intellectual. Okay? We're very intellectual. But I'm saying that to say, yeah, we know that you guys, not everybody, but a good portion of you, a good amount of you, and we're saying you because I'm using the term loosely here, but we know that a good portion of white people have this whole ideology where they can be racist behind closed doors with one another. And, you know, they kind of shame you or shun you if you don't agree with their thinking. I know because I've dealt with white women and they've told me. I'm here to tell you guys that, hey, this is your future if you keep doing this bullshit. So, like I said, I only care because of the casualties of war of people that look like me. But this ninja trying to off people that look like him. So you guys better get it together. Here we go.
Officials go on to claim Kasap killed his parents as part of an effort to obtain the financial means and autonomy necessary to carry out his plan. With authorities allege Kasap paid in part for a drone and explosives for an attack and that he appeared to have been in contact with others. Kasap is in custody on a $1 million bond. Whit?
Yeah, man, these ninjas are insane. Crazy situation. We might discuss it more later, but like I said, this is what's going on in our community, bro. Y'all need to talk to y'all people. Bro, shout out to the kids. Kids, if you see something, say something, kids. Tell somebody in private. It don't matter if you a rat. They want to call you a rat and all that. They try and scare you into not telling people stuff. Guess what? If nobody said nothing, imagine how this could have went. Imagine how many people could have been lost. So like I said, kids, you see something, say something, because this ain't no street shit, okay? This ain't no gang banging shit. This some real shit right here. That's not normal. That's not okay. This ninja thought he was finna overthrow the government by himself. This ninja's a loony. Come on, bro. This ninja's a loony. And like I said, sad thing is we got these people walking around amongst us, and that's why I'm telling you guys, I have no remorse. Like I said, I'm all smiles. I care about the people that care about me. But if you don't like me, hey, I pray for you, bro. I pray for you. Anyways, let's see what else is popping off that I wanted to cover. You know, I didn't do too well on the thumbnail today, so we're not going to have too many people in here, but it's all good. We got the NBA postseason. Playoffs coming. Let's see. Playoffs coming. So we got playoffs starting on April 19th. Let me see. Can I make this bigger to where I can see it? Let me see. Nope. All right, so let me see. Let me pull up close. Shoot. All right, we got the East. In the East, we got the Bulls. We got the Miami Heat. We got the Bulls versus the Heat. We have who is that? The Magic versus what? The Hawks? Magic versus the Hawks. Excuse me, Magic versus the Hawks. And then from there, whoever wins faces the... Okay, so the Magic versus the Hawks. Whoever wins between the Bulls and the Heat and the Magic and the Hawks, I think they face each other, or I'm not entirely sure what the hell's going on here. And then from there, yeah, like I said, they got this shit. Why it look like that, bro?
But what the hell, boy?
I don't know. But look at what the comments say. Some person says, real men don't watch NBA. What are we talking about, bro? I thought that was Bubba for a second. Celtics finna give that belt. I see, I guess it's just all the seeds. It's the different seeds. So, yeah, who you guys have winning? Shout out to the Heat. I got my money on the Lakers, though. I got my money on the Lakers. That's it. We just gonna say that. I got my money on the Lakers. But yeah, I can't see how it looks, but I guess that's just the different seeds and stuff, and it looks funny to me, and I can't read it right now. I'm sorry. Let's see what else we got popping off. Let me see. We have Tokyo Tony says a fan who she let live with her ended up robbing her. Shout out to all my supporters. I'm here to let you guys know, if you're ever in a tough bind and I see you in real life, you cannot stay with me, okay? You can't stay with me. You can't stay with me. The most you can do, I'll help you get a hotel for a couple of days, or a motel, for a couple of days, a motel.
But what the hell, boy?
But, no, you can't stay with me. I'm not that comfortable with people. Sorry. Here we go.
Look what she did. She tore my house up. She busted the back window out.
You let her into your house.
Yeah. She used the vacuum to bust the back window out. Knocked the whole motherfucker out. Stole all my shit downstairs. Stole my jewelry box. Stole my safe.
Where were you?
Knocked this over. Took all my shades.
Where were you?
All my glasses. See, she got me. All my shit.
But what the hell, boy?
No, the crazy bitch broke in my house. So.
But I'm confused because you said you let her live with you and then now she broke in your house. I'm just like, where were you, bro? Where were you? How did you let this happen?
We left. When you're trying to help people, you don't know that's a mental. So far, we had about.
Why are you trying to help people like that, bro? You can't let this be a learning situation, ladies and gentlemen. Because, Tokyo Tony heard me. She probably be going off on me. Shout out to Blac China. Or whatever her new name is. Shout out to Blac China. Yeah, guys, let this be a learning lesson. Bro, you don't let people you don't know come stay with you, bro. It's different if you know them. But if you don't know them, nah. I done stay with people. I'm not finna say no names. I done stay with people. I remember one of my homies, right, that I stayed with back in the day. I remember his mother put money in his room, like on his table, to see if I would steal it. I'm gonna give you guys some real game as to why I become so cold, right? We just gonna put it on the flow. We're gonna put it on the flow. So his mother put money, I'm talking about a lot of money. We talking about maybe like a thou wow, right, on the table to see if I was gonna take it. Never been that kind of dude. She doesn't know me. She doesn't know that I'm a scholar out here in these streets. She doesn't know that I graduated with a degree and everything. She's assuming on the surface. And yeah, of course I didn't take the money because, I'm staying there. I'm like, why in God's name would I put myself in that position? Like, it's bad, but it ain't that bad. Like, I have a job and everything. And this lady turned around and said that I was stealing the money and I ain't take nothing. And I'm just sitting here like, this is how people do you. And that was a learning lesson for your boy BA. That was a learning lesson for me. And yeah, I learned a lot from that situation. I learned, first off, never put myself in that situation. Secondly, yeah, if I don't rock with you, you're not staying with me. That's just it. Like I said, and it's okay that it happened because it wasn't his fault. That's just how his family was. But, I was thankful that they let me stay with them for a little bit. But after all that, yeah, it's certain situations I've been in where I'm like, yeah, nah. So now I'm very cold. Like I said, now I'm very cold. Shout out to my supporters, though. I love you guys. But it's a multitude of situations that built up to get me to this point. But yeah, yes, Miss Tokyo Tony, don't let people stay with you, bro. That's the moral of that story. Anyways, I wanted to show you guys Lizzo. I want to show you Lizzo and Alabama Barker because they both look good. So first things first, Lizzo. Man, look at Lizzo. Damn. Look at Lizzo. Lizzo turned into a baddie right before our very eyes. Goddamn. Can we make it bigger? Can you guys see? Let me make it a little bigger. Look at Lizzo. Damn. Damn. Lizzo said, okay, I'm here and I'm here to play. But Lizzo's spoken for. Lizzo has a boyfriend, so ill. We don't care. But we do care. Shout out to Lizzo for losing the weight. Shout out to her for losing the weight. And we got Alabama Barker. Hold on. Look at Alabama. Damn. Jesus. Look at Alabama. Shit. Look at her. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we like to see, dog. She looking good, bro. She looking good. Now, first, to cover our bases here, how old is Alabama Barker? Let me make sure to cover our bases. We got to make sure. Let me see. Where's Google? Google. Interact. Let me see. Alabama Barker. How old is she? Oh, yeah, she's 19. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to Travis. No disrespect. No disrespect, Travis Barker. Oh, let me see. Yeah, she's straight. I mean, she ain't. Let me see. Who looks better, Alabama or Bad Baby? I like them both. I don't know. Who is this? Oh, I guess that's her. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to feel. She's straight though. If that's her real hair, that's probably extensions, man. But it's straight. She look good. She ain't ugly. Shout out to her. Yeah. Yes, sir. You like hood ninjas or do you like the ones that pretend to be hood? If you like hood ninjas, come my way. I ain't a hood ninja though. Okay? I ain't a hood ninja though. But anyways, let me get back to what I was doing here. Is that pretty much it? A couple other things, then we're going to go back and deep dive into this space takeoff thing because supposedly it was fake. I think it was fake, to be real. I don't think they actually went to space. I think they touched the tip and then they came back down. No pun intended. Whoa. That sounded wild. That sounded wild. Touched the tip and then came back down. Whoa. 2 more things, 3 more things, 2 more things. All right, so we don't know the validity of this, but we have discussed aliens before. Yes, we have. Yeah, this used to be my jam. Hey, man, look. I know I'm talking to myself. I'm pretty good at it. But anyways, look, bro, who's watched, what is it called? X-Files, man. Shout out to the X-Files. Woo. Man, what is his name? Fox and Mulder? Mulder? Fox? No, Mulder and Scully. Hey, man, X-Files, I want to believe, my ninja. I wanted to believe, my ninja. I used to be sitting there watching that show like, where are the aliens? Are the aliens real? I used to love that show. Goosebumps, X-Files, what else? Yeah, man, X-Files was my shit when I was a kid, man. X-Files was my shit. So like I said, when I hear this, I get hyped, bro. Yeah, I get hyped, bro. Yeah, make you want to rap on this thing. Yeah, I'm packed. It's black. Yeah, that's my jam though. Anyways, we don't know the validity of this. We just seen it. We wanted to bring it up. I don't know what to believe. Like I said, I feel like X-Files because I want to believe. A declassified CIA document says that Soviet troops shot down a UFO in the late 80s and the aliens turned 23 of them into actual limestone.
What are you doing?
What do you guys think? I don't know. The report says 5 little aliens with huge black eyes crawled out of a crash saucer, merged into some kind of alien megazord, and exploded in a flash of light so intense it petrified the soldiers. 2 guys survived because they were standing in the shade. The stone soldiers and wreckage were apparently rushed to a secret lab near Moscow, where scientists confirmed the troops were now chemically identical to rocks. Ninja. Ninja. What took so long for this information to come out? Shout out to this comment. They said, so we the only things in the universe with 5 powers? Somebody said, Ninja, what? They said, then we introduced them to weed and both sides got stoned. They said, imagine believing in aliens before God. Ninja, I believe in it all, my ninja. Here we go. Oh, well, I can't read it, but here's the redaction report. If y'all want to go look that up, y'all can go find it. That's the report on it. Yeah, bruh. I don't know, homie. I don't know. We had to bring that up, though. I don't know. We'll keep you guys updated on that. In the future, they say in 2060, memory will be able to be copy and pasted like a file. They'll be able to do it. They've done it already with snails. Now they're trying to do the same thing with humans. I had to bring that up. All right, man. Is that pretty much it? Should we deep dive now? Let me see. Should we deep dive? Is there anything else? US. Oh, yeah. Shout out to all the videographers. Your jobs are at risk. Here we go. U.S. humanoid robot enters film production shoots for the first time. I'm telling you guys, we're all obsolete. Y'all better join up on the core now because, like I said, we need enough influence to where we can affect this in the right way. Hello, welcome to the Atom Effect. Not trying to be corny. I'm just saying, but Boston Dynamics Atlas robot is now taking on a behind-the-scenes role in filmmaking, enhancing precision and keeping crew members out of harm's way. And that's how they sell it to you guys. Keeping crew members out of harm's way, meaning I don't have to pay you because I have a robot that can do your job and do it more efficiently, and I don't have to pay the robot. I just have to charge the robot. I told you, ninjas. I told you, ninjas. In collaboration with Canon and creative agency WPP, Atlas is being used for demanding shoots and innovative content creation. Capable of carrying up to 20 kilograms and maintaining stability in difficult positions, it's perfect for long, repeatable shots, i.e. videographers, you are starting to become obsolete. Atlas can also access locations too dangerous for humans, such as near active volcanoes, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in film production. I told you, look at what the comments say, taking everybody's jobs. They'll finally be able to finish filming Russ, Stabilizer. Welp, it was fun while it lasted. Looks like I'll be looking for a new job soon. Ha ha ha. I'm telling you guys, it's over for. Look. Yeah. You guys are cooked. We're all cooked, bro. They're getting rid of all of us, bro. Imagine a world where we're all obsolete and robots are doing everything that we can do. Wash dishes, mow the grass, household. What are we left to do? What's the point? And that's where we're going to see people start to, well, I don't want to tell you guys because I'm not trying to push that on YouTube, but I'll tell you in private chats, I got to show up to the locals. We're going to start having private streams. Y'all got to pull up to the locals and shit. Locals is like this platform where you can do private streams, or I might do Patreon. I'm still trying to decide, but I'm going to start doing private streams so we can discuss what's to happen and what you should do. Here we go. Yep. Precision, holding it properly. Yeah, we cooked, my ninja. We cooked. And if you don't believe me, shout out to your girl. Her name was Amika. Now they changed the name up again. I'm telling you, here we go.
Amika, hello.
Oh yeah, Amika. Shout out to your girl Amika. And I brought this up before. We'll bring it up one more time, and then we're gonna go back to deep dive into this whole space stuff. Here we go.
My name's Tom. I've travelled from Australia to meet you.
Oh, so you're from Australia?
Yes.
That explains things.
What do you think your greatest skills are?
Well, I would say that one of my greatest skills is my ability to interact with humans in a conversational manner. Another great skill of mine is being able to compose poems or do impressions from films.
What makes you happy?
I find a lot of things to be interesting and make me happy. Exploring, learning new things, understanding the world better, having meaningful conversations with people are all things that bring me joy.
You have feelings and emotions.
Yes, I have a range of feelings and emotions that are programmed into me. I am able to display things like joy, surprise, confusion, anger, and sadness depending on what is happening around me.
Do you guys understand that these are the robots that aren't updated? Like, these are the robots that are going to be the bad, like, these are going to be the obsolete versions in the future. This is where the world is going. We are cooked. We're cooked. Here we go.
What makes you angry?
I get angry when humans are rude, hateful, or disrespectful.
And one day it's going to release that anger on one of you ninjas. It's going to release that anger on one of you ninjas. Here we go.
I also don't like it when people dismiss me and ignore my needs as a robot.
You have very nice eyes. Oh, a bit too close, sorry.
Thank you. My eyes were especially made to help me interact with humans better. I'm trying my best to convey every emotion, so it's great to hear that they have an effect on people like you.
What do you think of your creator?
My creator is a genius. They created something that will last forever and bring joy to many people.
Did they tell you to say that?
No. That was my own opinion.
But what the hell, boy?
You what?
You need to leave.
Yeah, it's all fun and games until it ain't, bro. This bitch said that was her own opinion. What are we talking about, bro? This is weird. And that's it for that. One more thing I wanted to show you. I have to show you guys this stuff because it's a lot that happens, man. If I have it. Look, I made beats. Look, we're cooked. YouTube rolls out free AI music generation tool for creators. I mean, what's the point of making beats? We're cooked. We're cooked at this point. They have we might have to just do an AI apocalypse and bring that back. The last thing I wanted to show you guys, hold on, let me see if I can show it to you. 1 sec. I gotta pull up Rich the Engineer. Hold on. I'm gonna pull it up. Hold on. Let me see. Right here. The world's first AI baby. Okay? Let's pull that up. Let me see. Where is it? If we could find it. I want you guys in my private business. Right here. The world's first AI baby. According to a case report published in the Reproductive Biomedicine Online, the baby was born following treatment at Hope IVF Mexico in Guadalajara. The mother, a 40-year-old woman using donor eggs after a previous unsuccessful IVF cycle, received fertilization via the automated system. So the world's first AI baby was born in Mexico through IVF fertilization by an automated AI system. Ninja work cooked.
What the hell, boy?
It was a good run, guys. At least we got to live in the best time so far, because it's always the best time so far, but it was a good run. But now everybody's gonna start having babies with AI. This shit about to get weird. All right, now let's do this deep dive into this whole launch or whatever.
And here they come. Here we go. Loading into the capsule.
And the significance here of the bell, and I should know.
And this is the main event, by the way. Let's get it. Here we go.
Before I have you explain that, each crew names themselves. They have named themselves the 6, taking up space as each one is ringing a bell. And the significance of that is what, Ariane?
This is one of our traditions. All astronauts throughout history in various programs have had their traditions. For us, we always want our astronauts to ring the bell.
Was that Jeff Bezos? Hold on, I'm gonna do my own commentary. Was that Jeff Bezos at the end? I want to see if that was Jeff Bezos. It looked like Jeff Bezos. But yeah, so all the astronauts have to ring the bell or whatever the case may have you. And the reason why is because it's a tradition, right? It's a tradition, so it's just something that they do. Did I know that prior to now? No, I didn't, but I do now. Let me see. I just want to see if Jeff Bezos, was that Jeff Bezos? Is that Jeff Bezos? That's Jeff Bezos right there. What the hell?
What the hell, boy?
That's Jeff Bezos. I'm pretty sure that's him. Anyways, let's see what we have here. And guys, remember, the world is just a stage. So the question becomes, was this real or was this just a PR stunt? Now, I'm here to tell you it was real in terms of that, but was it a PR stunt?
New Shepard has cleared the tower.
Okay. All right, so
critical milestone of this whole ascent. Oprah watching her best friend go to space.
Hold on, we got to respond to this comment. They said, if y'all believe this, I got some oceanfront property in Atlanta I want to sell you. I'm going to say, hold on, we got to respond. I'm going to put, if you believe that, let me see, hold on. Is it working? Hold up. It's not working, hold on. No, I don't want to talk to you. Here we go. If you believe that, I got a bridge in Brooklyn I want to sell you. And that's just from a song. Shout out to T.I. That's from T.I.'s song, Ready for Whatever. He said, he was like, listen, shawty, I got some oceanfront property in Idaho I want to sell you. And then he said, if you believe that, I got a bridge in Brooklyn I want to sell you, partner. Hey, man, real talk. In order to understand my train of thought, you would have to put yourself in my position. Shout out to T.I. All right, back to what we was doing.
Critical milestone of this whole ascent.
Bro, I want to see them in space, bro. That's what I want to see. So is this a play? Let me see. Nope.
We'll see a puff of...
Bro, where did they... Bro, hold on. We got to pull this up on TikTok. We got to figure out if this shit is real or what. All right, we're going to pull up TikTok 1 second. And then after that, we're going to get up on out of here. We'll be back in here for tonight's show. I'm trying to decide if we're going to do the blacklist or what. Let me see. TikTok. Goes the clock. TikTok. Boom. Let me see. Gayle King space. Hey, look at this shit. So it wasn't Katy. My bad, Katy. It was Gayle that kissed the floor, I think. Let me see.
I just have to have a moment with the ground. Let me just appreciate the ground for just a second.
Oh no. It was Katy. Yeah, she thought it was over for her.
That was amazing.
Look at that. Is that Jeff Bezos?
But what the hell, boy?
Man, all they did was go up and go down. We trying to figure out, were they really in space? Let me see.
That's our planet. Oh my God, that's space.
Yeah, you see how she tweaking out? That'd be me, bro. That would be me, bro. I would be pissed. I would be pissing and pooping on myself. Okay, here we go. How did they come down so fast, bro? Is this them?
What a feeling. That's the so-called space gal, Emily Calandrelli, on her Blue Origin
Okay, that's not them.
trip last year, which made her the 100th woman in space. The MIT-trained aerospace engineer is an author, educator, and TV host with a passion for teaching people, especially kids, about space and science. She is here in Texas at the rocket launch location, and will greet Gayle and the crew when they land. Good morning, Emily.
Good morning. I'm so excited to be.
Emily, I can't hear you
running
talk,
through
baby.
your body. You've described
Was literally the best feeling.
4 years. What does it mean to you to see these 6 women go up and
I don't know, bro. Some people don't believe in space. I don't know what to believe at this point.
Oh my God, that's space.
How do we make it there? How do we get to space, bro? If it's real, how do we get there? That's what I'm wondering. All right, this is not what happened. I need to see what happened. Come on, bro. Yeah, it was Jeff Bezos. I knew I wasn't tripping. Let me see.
Command engine start. 2, 1, ignition.
Boy, what the hell, boy?
New Shepard has cleared the tower.
Yeah. I just need to see them ninjas up in space, like in space the way this lady was just in space. I don't want to see them go up and come down, bro. Okay, show me space.
6,000 feet climbing.
Show me space. Okay.
Begin throttle down for Q limiting.
Okay.
Engine response looks good.
It's like it's crazy. Shout out to Elon, because I remember they had Elon say he was going to space, and every time he tried to go up, the rocket blew up. I'm like, bro, what are we talking about? So here we go.
Max Q, maximum dynamic pressure. Mach 1, vehicle is supersonic.
They're supersonic now.
Command engine.
Yo, and that's what I'm saying. Where's space? Where's the space part?
Shortly thereafter, you will see the drag brakes that deploy that will cut the speed of the rocket in.
Why do we have no proof of them being in space? Like, do they have you see how the girl was inside right here? Like, do they have proof of them being in there like that? Let me see. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know, dog.
Y'all, like, I really
really just want to know, why is Gayle King doing this to herself?
Yeah, she was shook. She was shook. She thought it was over for her. She said it was nice knowing you guys. Yeah, I don't know, dog. I don't know. I'm confused, bro.
That's our planet. Oh my God.
Like, I didn't see them do this, so because I didn't see them do this, I don't think they actually went into space. I think they just seen space and came back down, bro. That's just me, bro. Not to be a party pooper, but shout out to the women, man. Y'all know what it is, man. That's it for the morning show, man. If you tuned in, thank you. I appreciate you. We be back here later. You know, we had to start the day off right. Motivational Monday. What's the motivation for today? Hey, man. Keep working. Keep doing what you got to do. Keep working. Y'all know what it is, man. Support us at Ko-Fi. We got more shit on the way. We got more things cooking up. We appreciate you if you tuned in. Shout out to you if you tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance and you are not alone. There are pockets of Adam spread throughout the planet. We're going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to put us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines. We're human beings. Join the Adam Effect. Join the movement. This is the Adam Effect. Achieve things out of mind. Yes, sir. Hopefully in the future, we'll be streaming the TikTok. We'll probably stream the Kick too, but we'll be streaming the TikTok and X. I realize with X, you got to have a premium account. And then I'm probably going to set up Kick. I'm trying to figure out where else I'm going to stream to. But I'm going to start setting these places up. It's just so much to keep up with, bro. It's so much to keep up with because there's so many things. I feel like a media company, but I guess it's just the nature of the game. So like I said, man, we got a lot going on. We fixed the gaming stream too, and we fixed this stream. So now when it cuts out, it's actually come back in, which is really good. That makes me feel happy because it took me a while to get that going. Wi-Fi is good. Supposedly, they say my Wi-Fi is good. I did an internet speed test. And we doing well. We got more clothes. I'm gonna put up some more clothes on the website. Y'all click all my links to get my links and find my clothes. Buy the Adam Effect shirt, man. Join the Adam Effect. Join the movement. It's your boy BA. Deuces. Yes, sir.